Hello everyone, this is JPL back for another Clone Wars review, and today we're reviewing the Darth Maul arc of the Clone Wars. Don't mix this up with the villains arc. This is specifically Darth Maul centered. Let's start off, we get to see Darth Maul. You know, that's epic. Anyway, it's interesting just to see him and Savage Opress, you know, their interaction together. You know, Darth Maul treats Savage like as an apprentice, while Savage treats him as a brother. Just interesting how the differences of the two. You know, seeing how deep inside, Maul really cares about Savage. You know, he is his brother and apprentice after all, so it's just fun seeing that in the beginning and just seeing how it ends. So pirates, we get to see pirates again. You know, I love the pirates in the Clone Wars, especially Hondo. He's the best of the pirates. Just seeing him just interact with Darth Maul and just having all that, the Pirate Civil War, it's just fun. And in the end, Savage Opress loses an arm, which, you know, that's interesting. It's building a character. But Darth Maul loses one of his new mechanical legs, which I gotta say I'm pretty disappointed, because I really like his legs, and they were just there for only 2 episodes, and then they're completely changed, and that's just really disappointing, because when I wanted Darth Maul to return, you know, I was expecting those specific legs that he's always been drawn as, and to him losing that is just, so what happens next? And what happens next is he gets a new leg. Yeah, new leg, new human legs, which is they're not as cool as the last legs, but I suppose they are. They make him look more like a human, but I just liked his legs. Anyway, Tim Curry, his voice. I could hear his voice in the Palpatine scene at the end of that first episode, and like it's just weird because we hear Ian Abercrombie, and then just one line, they're just petty crooks. It's just great distinction between Ian and Tim. They both have completely different voices, and you can tell that they're different people. Anyway, we get to see the Mandalorians come back, which a lot of fun. You know, Mandalorians, they have a interesting role in the Clone Wars, and just seeing them and Maul together is just epic. And you know, building armies, it's interesting how they go about the different parts and just get a new army with all the different people. Fun. The revolution against Duchess Satine, where the people they want to be protected. It's just seeing, you know, a good person just being taken down by his own people. It's just really sad, but it's also really interesting. And I just love I just love the whole power that Maul has. Like, he just casually walks out of his prison cell. Just him and his brother just kill guards with the Force, just nonchalantly, just walking around looking to find people to replace Vizsla. Just seeing that was just fun. And then the Darth Maul versus Vizsla fight. Oh, that was so epic. It is sad seeing Vizsla die, because he was such a strong character. And, you know, having him die there is just, oh, that's sad, but hey, at least Maul looks really good with the black lightsaber, yeah. And the Mandalorian Civil War, seeing that was epic, because then there's the motive to change the design of the Maul Mandalorians all red. And, you know, I don't know why they have to change it, but hey, I guess so the audience can find a distinction. But just seeing the whole battle between the two is just epic, and it's a lot of fun. And they bring back the cadets, you know, Corky and the other things, and we don't know what happens to them in the end. There's a brief mention that they escaped, but we don't know what else happens. Like, what do they do next? It's never answered, and that's just sad that we never get to see them. The ship, the Twilight, is like they use it again, Anakin's old ship. It was last seen back in season 1, but they brought it back here, and I just love how they did it. They grasp it more as a terrible ship, especially with how it's all broken down now. I loved seeing that. And the sad moment of Satine. Anyway, that was just really sad. You know, I was genuinely sad when I saw that. That's how great Clone Wars was. You know, they build those characters really well that I rooted for them. And that was so sad. Like, when I say that something is sad, I mean it that it's sad. Because I genuinely had a feeling of sadness. And that's rare for me. Then finally we have the Palpatine and Darth Maul fight, which is probably the most epic fight of the Clone Wars. I just love that. How Palpatine was just... You can tell from the fight, he was basically just holding back the entire time. Like, he can defeat them like anytime he wants, but he's just playing with them. That was epic. And, you know, something interesting that he has like 2 lightsabers, and in the prequels and Revenge of the Sith, I always question, like, his lightsaber, he lost 1 lightsaber out the window. How does he get another one? And then, you know, this answers that. He just has 2. And so it's just defeating Jedi with 1 lightsaber. That shows how powerful he really is. And at the end, his last line, Tim Curry, you can hear that's his voice. You know, but what can you do? You had to replace that character. You had to replace him somehow. And yeah, so to rate this arc, I'm going to rate it a 10 out of 10. That's how epic this arc was. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all next time.